Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because this might just be the biggest video I have ever done. We are going to look at every Rey Mysterio figure that Mattel have made in the basic line, the elite line, and the battle pack line. This is going to be full on. There's over 50 figures that we need to take a look at. This has taken me literally days to research and find the pictures for, and man, I can't wait. I cannot wait to get stuck into this one. Let's start with Elite Series 1. We are going right the way back to the very start. 2010 this came out. A little bit of a bland face, but nice purple and black attire. The mask isn't removable, but it does come with a hood and t-shirt accessory. The tattoo detail is fantastic, including a big back piece and cross tattoo on his chest. Now the tattoo detail is the same for 99.9% of these figures, so I'm not going to keep mentioning that. There's going to be enough to talk about anyway. They did the same figure, re-released it later in the year, but just in best of 2010 packaging. So the next figure, this is a Ringside collectables exclusive. It also came out in 2010, and it is the Flash. This is what Rey Mysterio wore at WrestleMania 20 when he competed in the Cruiserweight Open. Sadly, the match was won by Chavo Guerrero. And obviously, this attire is based on the Flash. I think the figure is very striking, but there is a lack of accessories. Slightly better facial expression, though, with a slight smile. So, yeah, maybe the lack of accessories isn't the end of the world there. Next, we've got Elite Series 5. This also came out in 2010. I love this figure. I think the facial expression is a bit moody, but it does come with facial hair detail, which is quite smart. Very similar to Elite Series 1, but this is a gold and white colour theme. Blue 619 cloth t-shirt, and you can see Rey's face in that 619. That is a great accessory. How about this though? Guys, there's no time to stop. Look at this. This entrance great basic from 2010. What a basic. This is up there with some of the best Rey figures they ever made. This again is based on a WrestleMania attire. This is WrestleMania 22 when he competed for and won the World Heavyweight Championship. The face is the same as Elite Series 1, but the mask is a different colour. The figure is all about that headdress though. What an accessory. Maybe the best accessory to come with a figure ever. It just looks so epic. Next we got Elite Series 11. This is from 2011. Face scan looks to be the same as Elite Series 5. Ring attire is black, but with some great detail. I love the Rey mask on the front of the vest and the side of the trousers. Boyaka down the other side as well. The figure has painted arm sleeves that say 619, and I think this is his 2010 Elimination Chamber attire. Next we've got a Toys R Us exclusive. This is Rey's WrestleMania 26 attire, otherwise known as the Avatar attire. Now, I'm personally not a huge fan of this. It's got some nice detail on it, great logo on the back. I'm just not a fan of that light blue colour. Plus, it doesn't really come with any accessories other than the jacket, so there's definitely better Rey figures to come. Battle Pack now. We've got Battle Pack 3. This is a basic figure with orange and red gloves and same kind of ring attire. Doesn't really pop for me. I mean, it's okay, but again, we're definitely going to see better Rey figures. Basic Series 2. There's also a dark blue variant of this figure, and this was part of the best of 2010 basic range. It's an interesting figure. I love the grey gloves. I don't know why, but the grey gloves just really stand out to me. There's even like lace detail painted onto the front of his trousers. So there is some detail in there. I think it's pretty cool. Next we got Basic Series 7. We're still in 2010. I like the face, smiley facial expression with quite striking white ring attire. It's got blue and yellow highlights. I believe this is his Royal Rumble 2010 attire. I really like this Rey Basic. I know, again, there's even better to come, though. Next, we've got the Over the Limit Heritage Basic. This is Rey's attire from Over the Limit when he faced CM Punk. The figure's got a few minor errors, like the blue cross on his mask was actually yellow. His ring attire was also a brighter shade of yellow than this, but I do like this figure still. I think it's quite striking. Next, we got the Survivor Series Heritage. This is another white attire, but I don't think this is as good as Basic Series 7. This figure commemorates the Survivor Series from 2009 when Rey took on Batista. Next up, we got Elimination Chamber Heritage. This is Rey's 2010 Elimination Chamber attire. Red and yellow with black gloves. It's pretty standard stuff. Next, we got the Royal Rumble Heritage. What a figure this is! Well, actually, the figure's quite basic, but super important, because this is when Rey won the Royal Rumble in 2006. Red attire with black and blue highlights. Very important figure. Next, we've got the TLC 2010 Heritage. This is also a best of 2011 figure, I believe. And I love this figure. Annoyingly, even though it's a TLC Heritage, I just cannot find what TLC this is from. I've got him wearing this at Armageddon against MVP, and he is wearing this as well on a TLC poster, but I just can't find him wearing it in a match. Either way, this yellow and black is so striking. I really, really like this figure. Next, we've got a SummerSlam Heritage. This is his 2006 attire. Pretty basic stuff. In truth, it's uninspiring. Silver and black. I think what's quite cool is that a lot of these Heritage figures came with like limited edition chair accessories. So they were probably worth getting for that reason alone. Next, we've got an Extreme Rules Heritage. This is blue with red highlight ring attire, like the black gloves. Arm sleeves look great. This is from his, I think, 2011 attire from Extreme Rules in a match he has against Cody Rhodes. Next, we've got Battle Pack 13. And talking of Cody Rhodes, here's a Battle Pack that features him. It also comes with 2 knee braces as accessories. Love the masked Cody Rhodes. This might be my favourite Cody Rhodes gimmick. The red and white attire for Rey looks decent. This is a great battle pack. Basic Series 9, and I love this figure. I love this figure. Black with yellow highlights. Looks really classy. Black arm sleeves and a touch of red on the mask. That is class. Basic 12. This is blue and black attire with black gloves. Looks very similar to the Extreme Rules Basic we saw earlier. We've now got a Signature Basic, another classy looking figure. Very similar to Basic 9. This is just largely black attire. Superstar Best of 2011. We've seen this before. It's Elite 11 in Best of 2011 packaging. Battle Pack 17, blue and white attire with smiley facial expression. The Battle Pack comes with a Miz figure, which looks pretty good, and a trash can as an accessory. That is a great accessory. Not one of the best Rey figures, but a really good set all the same. Kmart exclusive next, Tribute to the Troops. What an epic figure. This has the Tribute to the Troops logo on the front of the vest, and I think it looks awesome. Camouflage as well. Green arm sleeves, black gloves. It's just a shame the facial expression isn't more animated, but I honestly think this is going to stand out on your shelf if you have this figure. This is definitely one to keep an eye out for. Next, we got Basic 13, gold with black highlights. Looks okay. I do like the 619 on the arm sleeves, as we've pointed out before. Next, we got Basic 14. This is Rey's Royal Rumble 2008 attire from his match against Edge. Nothing special. I'm not a fan of the silver, but I do like some of the detail on the trousers. Basic 17, this is from 2012. Super smiley facial expression has returned. Really not sure about the colour scheme, although the red and the black mask on the side of the ring attire looks awesome. Basic 20, this is a global superstar figure. I really like this figure. Smiley facial expression is definitely better than the bland facial expressions we've been getting. And we've seen so much colour that this all-black Rey figure really stands out. How crazy is that? Rey Mysterio has so many different coloured figures that just an all-black one just looks really smart. Basic 23 now, and we are blasted with colour. Bright green with black and red highlights. You're not going to forget that in a hurry. We've got some signature basics. There's a red one. There's a white and red one. There's even a grey one. They all kind of came out around the same time. I think the red one's got a smiley facial expression. The white and red has got a pretty bland facial expression. And then obviously the grey one is just, I'm just not feeling that ring attire. Next we got Elite Series 13. This is a good Elite figure. Black and white ring attire with a yellow vest. This looks cool, but there is a better variant of this to come. And we've got Elite 15. This is Rey's attire from when he won the World Championship at WWE Fatal 4-Way in 2010. He actually defeated Big Show, CM Punk, and Jack Swagger. This figure looks cool. I like the extra detail on the arm sleeves, but the lack of a vest is really noticeable. This is the first Elite to not include one. Elite Series 18 though, look at this. I love this figure. He wore something like this at No Mercy in a match against Finlay. This is very similar to Elite 13, but this isn't white and black. This is green and black. It does come with that same yellow vest, but I just think it's awesome. Out of the two, I definitely would go for that one. Next, we got the Signature Series Best of 2012 Basics. Both the same figure, white and blue, slight smile on the face. Not sure why this was chosen as the best of 2012. We've definitely seen better, but, you know, it's fine. Next, we've got a build and interview set. This was an exclusive for Toys R Us. The Rey figure looks cool, black with yellow highlights. And as it says on the packaging, this is from the 2011 Royal Rumble. And obviously it's got the build and interview stage. So you can build that interview backstage set. You just had to buy Rey Mysterio, Christian, John Cena, and Mark Henry. And you can see there what it would look like once it was all built. Next we got Battle Pack 22. This Battle Pack features Sin Cara, obviously from the time they were tagging together. I really hate slings as accessories. That's just a side note. But this is quite a striking Rey figure, especially the crown and the question mark logo. Slightly different to anything we've seen up to this point. Now we've got Battle Pack 23. Mysterio! This Batman-inspired attire was seen in a match against The Miz at SummerSlam. It's one of the most striking Rey Mysterio ring attires that he's ever worn. This is epic. There's no two ways about it. Yeah, it lacks colour, but it's Batman-inspired, so it's going to lack colour. The Kofi as well is obviously Jamaican Kofi. This is before the New Day. Overall, this is just an epic set. So definitely keep an eye out for Battle Pack 23. Basic 28, I had this figure once, but I gave it away as a competition on the channel. Very cool, very mysterious with the big question mark on the front. I know he wore this attire quite a few times. I've got an image of him here wearing it on SmackDown. It's a decent figure. This one, though, is even better. The question mark still on the front, still in black, but with a Latin flavour, as red and yellow are used to highlight. There's a smiley facial expression, which isn't the super smiley one, so this is just right in my opinion. I honestly think this is one of the best basic Rey Mysterio figures. Next we've got basic 40, very striking. This will certainly stand out on a shelf. Bright yellow with a crown and question mark logo. Wore this a few times, and you can see here from Raw in, I think this is late 2012, early 2013. Next we got Best of 2013 Basic. Sadly, Mattel didn't agree with my choice as to what the best basic of 2013 was. They went for the Battle Pack Rey figure instead, but I'll let them off because that is cool as well. Elite 21, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this because I am about to present the best Rey figure we've seen so far. Check this out, look at this. Look at the detail on that vest. This is stunning. Honestly, this is epic. This honestly could be my favourite. For me, it's between this and that entrance grate so far, as to which is the best figure. This might just have the edge. I'm not sure. I love the entrance grate as well, though, so I'm really not sure. But no two ways about it. This is so striking. I mean, people at this point were drowning in Rey figures, so they had to make something that really stood out, and this really stands out. It feels quite regal, like red and blue with yellow highlights. I love it. Same for Elite 24. This figure might have even better detail. I believe for the first time the mouth area is painted as well. He wore this attire on a Halloween edition of Raw, and again, you know, so striking. It's got that same vest as well. They're just knocking it. I mean, Mattel are knocking it out of the park around this time. Next, something a bit different. This is Elite 32. This came out in 2014. This is the first Rey figure to come with a belt. It's the Cruiserweight Championship. There's no mask or vest. Instead, you get the belt and a plastic stand that connects to the ring post so that you can pose him jumping. Thankfully, Mattel started telling us now on the packaging what the attire was, and I can tell you this is Starrcade 1996. This is the earliest era Rey figure, which makes it super noteworthy. Very, very cool. I have that figure, actually. Next, we've got Basic 43. Maybe the best Rey basic. I honestly don't know. I know I keep saying it, but when I think of Rey Mysterio figures, this is always one that comes to mind first. It's black with neon highlights. It really pops. The colours on this just really stand out. I love the mask on this figure. I just think it looks awesome. It's got that slight smile again. It's got Rey written down the leg. I love everything about this figure. Next we've got Battle Pack 33. This comes with Rob Van Dam. Both wrestlers looking very happy. Rey in yellow with black and white highlights. I think it's a good figure. I also think the RVD is very good as well. We've seen better of both, but as a set, I just don't think you can really criticise it. Next, we've got the SummerSlam Heritage. This is SummerSlam 2010, when Rey took on Kane for the World Heavyweight Championship. Really not a fan of this attire. It just lacks the impact of previous figures, in my opinion. Now we've got Battle Pack WrestleMania 31, and what's noteworthy about this is potentially, I'm not sure how, in what order they were made, but this is definitely one of the last Rey figures that they made, and it is so important because it's a WrestleMania attire. This is his WrestleMania 21 attire when he faced Eddie Guerrero, so it's not the most striking, but it is one of the most important. I think that Daniel Bryan is WrestleMania 30 attire as well, so that is an epic set. Next, I've just got loads of bits and bobs to show you. We've got Rey figures that come with masks. There's even a Create a figure set. This is a Lucha set that I believe comes with like a Rey head. There's a few figure collections. I don't believe there's anything there we've not seen before or we haven't spoken about before. Just lots of different sets and things like that. The final one has to be the most epic though. Look at this. This is a Toys R Us exclusive evolution of Rey Mysterio box set. You get 6 figures. You get his ECW debut. He's wearing blue in that. That's from July 95. You get his WCW debut. He's in pink, and that is from June 96. You get his WWE debut. That's him in red from July 2002. You get when he won the cruiserweight title in green and red from June 2003. WWE Tag Team Champion in silver from December 2005. And again, WWE Tag Team Champion from February 2005. And so, yeah, some epic figures in there. It is missing some key ones, but they have released them before, you know, all the WrestleMania ones. And there's a few WrestleMania ones that they haven't done because I think they're just so close to Mattel characters. Like, he dressed as Captain America and he dressed as the Joker. And those figures haven't been released because I think they would get in trouble with, like, DC and Marvel. So I think that's why they've avoided those. But they have released so many Rey Mysterio figures. I think that, I could be wrong, but I think that's all the basics, the elites and the battle packs. I have spent hours and hours going through trying to find all this information. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know what you think is the best figure. I'm leaning towards the entrance grate. I'm leaning towards that regal looking elite. I can't remember the number. I'll put a picture on screen. And I'm leaning towards that basic we saw towards the end as well. But honestly, there's loads. I could name at least 10 that I think are fantastic and worthy of being regarded as the best. But I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, smash that subscribe so you don't miss any more that are to come, because we have looked at Dean Ambrose already, we have looked at Seth Rollins, and we will definitely do more after this. Let me know in the comments who that should be as well. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.